So now we're going to dive into the action for the Villains and Vigilantes card game here. So we set it all up, the heroes were in their headquarters, the villains were in their headquarters, and that's the way the game starts. So now we're going to fast forward just a little bit, as if a turn or two has passed, the villains have started to enter the city, the heroes have started to pursue them, and we're going to dive in to play the game coming into, this is kind of the board might typically look a turn or two into the game. So each turn has three phases. There's the ready phase, during which you can take support cards and put them into your hand. There is the action phase, during which you can play more power cards on your characters, as well as additional missions and plot cards. And then there's the swipe phase, during which you clean up and you kind of put cards back in their piles, and then characters that are not knocked out can heal a little bit of damage. So diving into that, we're going to begin the ready phase. So during the ready phase, you look through your support cards. These are cards that are variable to each turn, and you take ones that look like they would help you out, and you can take as many as you want, and you put them in your hand. And in this game, you always have a hand size equal to your initial hand size of 6. And so, because I've drawn a new card, I'm going to discard down to my hand size, so I've still got 6. And additionally, every time I play a new card, I'm going to draw another card from my action deck, so I've always got 6 cards in my hand. So, I've taken whatever I want. I only wanted one card from my support deck. I put it into my hand, and so now I'm going to begin playing. So the action phase is when all the action happens, and the primary thing that happens is that these different heroes and different villains use their powers to play power cards. And so everyone has got a certain set of powers that are indicated on their card, the abilities that they have, and they can play cards, power cards, that match those icons. And additionally, each character has a certain set of skill, which indicates the total drain on the power cards that they can play. So, Mocker is something of a criminal mastermind, and so he is going to use his signature power, which I picked up from my support deck, called the Crusher Commander. And what that does, it allows me to go through my action deck and find another Crusher, a minor character, and put it into my hand. So I'm going to do that now. And now, Mocker is going to play that card. So he's playing another minor character who's going to join my team at the end of the turn. He's recruited the Shocker. I play a card. I'm going to draw another card. And now, I'm going to play another power card on the Fist. It's called Up and Away. It allows him to move up to 3 locations. So he's going to go from Downtown Crossing to fly into Crusader Citadel. He's entered the headquarters of the superheroes. And that's going to come in handy because I have a new mission. And that is going to be to blow up that headquarters. I'll draw an additional card. And so now, got nobody I can really fight right here, so we're going to hang back. That's going to be the end of my action phase, and we enter the swipe phase. During the swipe phase, my newly recruited villains enter play. Here they are on the board, and then the power cards go back to my swipe pile or to my support deck. And if anybody had taken damage, they could heal a point of damage, but they haven't at this point, but now the turn passes to the heroes.
Alright, begin my ready phase. Blizzard will play Go with the Flow to move over to City Hall. He will then play a Blizzard Blast to inflict 2 damage on both Shocker and Mocker and move them to an adjacent location.
Okay. Mocker is going to take some damage, as is Shocker. Any character can take an amount of damage, but once it's greater than their stamina, they're knocked unconscious. But the Mocker has 3 stamina, so he's still up. But the Shocker has 2 stamina, he's also still conscious. And where do you want to send them?
I would like to send them to the State Facility.
Alright, off they go.
Evergreen will play Pushing It to increase her elemental. She will then play Into the Vortex to bring Mocker to her location.
Okay, and here comes Mocker. He takes another damage.
She will then play Slash to deal 1 more damage.
Ooh, okay. Mocker has now taken 4 points of damage, which is more than his stamina, knocking him unconscious.
And finally, she will play Disruption to place a Drain counter.
All right, Mocker is taking a beating.
And then I will be done.
Okay.
So I discard my played cards and turn this to my support area. Go.
Okay. It's my turn. Mocker's down. My team is in a little bit of trouble, but we are going to bounce back.